It's time for Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by Cornerstone Building Brands, Stuart and Carroll Funeral Home, Seed Solutions with Chip and Bethany Keys, Longview Bank and Trust, Moody Farms, State Farm Agent Terry Elliston, Illini FS, Savoya's Pizza, Edgar County Community Foundation, Country Financial Agents Jim Blue and Mark Gladding, Lake Ridge Christian Church, Ingram's Waste Disposal, The Skating Rink with CJ and Mary Jo Becker, North American Lighting, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Templeton Funeral Home, and White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning. And our affiliate sponsors, Steve and Lynn Young, Mary Lou Pine Family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Winans Farms Mark and Holly Winans, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Step Farms and Excavation.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is time again for Tiger Baseball. Today, the Arthur Lovington Atwood Hammond Knights come to town to take on the 7-5 Paris Tigers. Tigers were victorious yesterday. 10-run rule. 13-3 was the final. As it was a little tighter than that, though. Clear into the sixth inning, though, it was 5-3. Tigers were only up by 2, but they blew things open there in the bottom of the sixth to walk away with the 13-3 victory. Beautiful day today here at Tiger Stadium as Paris will send out number 15, Reed Stuck. He'll be playing shortstop today. Number 28, Brady Krippus, will be out in center field. Number 8, Chance Lehman will be doing the duties over at first base. Your designated hitter today will be number 5, Ethan Curl. He'll be DHing for our second baseman, number 21, Jackson Rigdon. Doing the catching today will be number 3, Landon Ingram. Anchoring at third base will be number 13, Sebastian Doherty. Out in left field today will be 23, Jackson Tingley. Over in right field will be number 11, Parker Underwood. And on the hill today for the Tigers, Ty King will be getting, I think this might be his first start, if I'm not mistaken. I kind of looked at the stats there just a little bit before. I'm not sure Ty's started the game yet this year. He's only pitched 2/3 of an inning. Been in one game. Looks like he gave up 2 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned. Walked 2 guys, so he'll be getting the start today. As the Tigers have a busy schedule this week. I mean, I think they played just about every day this week. They played yesterday. They're playing today. They got a game Wednesday at Riverton Park. Thursday, they're going down to Olney to play Richland County. I guess they're off Friday, and then they have a Saturday matchup down at North Central High School at Farmersburg, as they'll take on Farmersburg Saturday. So King's out on the hill taking his warm-up tosses. Like I said, we got a different battery mate today because Carter Easton's been doing the catching. But today we've got Landon Ingram back behind the plate. And for the Arthur Lovington Knights, they'll be leading it off. with number 1, Will Hilgos. He'll be playing center field. Starrett, number 7, will be their shortstop. And their left fielder will be number 11, Seal. That'll be the top 3 hitters. And we are ready for the first pitch. Hilgos steps in, takes it up high for a ball. See if King can settle down and throw strikes. That's all we need. There's a swing and a miss. Evens the count up at 1-1. Beautiful sunny day. Everybody's got their shades on out there today. There's a fly ball out to right field. Looks like Underwood takes care of that for the first out. That'll send up Starrett, their shortstop, number 7. Gets a little advice from coach down at third base and steps into the box. Swing and a miss. That's what you like to see from King. If you're the Tiger coach, you want to see him get ahead of these batters, get that first strike in there, and then he can settle down and relax a little bit more. Break curve didn't quite get there, so even up the count at 1-1. Just outside, missed. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Evens the count up again at 2-2. Low in the dirt, gets away from England. Runs the count to full now. Don't want to give up any walks. There's no defense for walks. Strike 3 call on the outside corner. 2 up, 2 down. Bring up the number 3 hitter. Their left fielder, number 11, Seal. He'll be stepping in from the left-handed side of the plate. Does a little landscaping there in the batter's box. Gets all set, digs in. Low and inside for a ball. Pulled foul down the first base line. Evens the count up at 1-1. Seal digs back in now. Has a really open stance. Swings at the slow curve and misses. Strike 2. Fastball's low and in. Evens the count up again at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Slow curve just misses. Runs the count to full now. Up high and tight, ball 4, he walks him. I just made the comment, there's no defense for walks, and he puts the number 3 hitter on. That'll bring up their pitcher, number 15, Vanansdol. Vanausdol. Vanausdol, maybe. He steps in from the left-handed side as well. Takes it low for a ball. Lehman holding Seal on over there at first. He gets a short lead. King pitching from the stretch now. Skips that one past the catcher. So he's going to be down at second base. Seal takes second on the pass ball. Swing and a miss at that curve. Low in the dirt, gets away from Ingram, and Seal trots down to third now. So Arthur's got a runner at third. The cleanup batter, Vanausdol, doing the pitching today. He steps back in. There's up high and away. Ball 3. Makes a count full, 3-2. King goes back to the windup now. There's a long drive out to right field, way back, and I think that baby's out of here. Vanausdol homers to deep right field, and Arthur's going to be up 2-0. Ingram goes out and has a word with King just to settle him back down, tell him, hey, bud, we got 2 outs. Don't worry about it. We'll pick you up when we come to bat. Brings up Cornwald. He's playing third base, and he just got plunked in the elbow. So he's going to be hit by the pitch. This will bring up their second baseman, number 17, Kaufman. Doherty goes over from third to have a word with King, just to maybe get him settled down a little bit. Kaufman steps in now. Runner on first, 2 outs. Outside for a ball. Looked good from here, but must have been a little high. 2-0. There's a strike right there on the inside corner. Two balls, 1 strike now the count. Kaufman digs back in. Foul tip. Evens the count now at 2-2. See if King can put him away here on this pitch and go bat. High and tight, inside for a ball, runs the count to 3-2. See if Cornwall gets a little bigger lead over at first now, because he'll be moving on the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, they got him. That'll end the inning. So at the end of the first half of the inning, on the home run by Van Osdal, puts the Knights up 2-0 over your Tigers. So we'll be right back after these messages. You're listening to Tiger Baseball on the Paris Sports Network.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris. With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! North American Lighting is the leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season. Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stuart and Carol Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stuart and Carol Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball. Tigers getting ready to come up into the bottom of the second inning, or bottom of the first inning, trailing 2-0. Leading off today for the Tigers will be number 15 shortstop Reed Stuck, followed by center fielder number 28 Brady Krippus, and batting third will be the first baseman number 8 Chance Lehman. Stuck steps in today, batting an even .200. First pitch outside for a ball. Van Osdal on the hill for the Knights. He helped his own cause with that 2-run homer there in the top of the first. Stuck swings at the second pitch and flies out to left field. Left field was a real popular place yesterday. Seemed like everybody was flying out to left field. Krippus steps in now. He's batting a cool .467 today. Thank Coach Tarr for the updated stats. Takes that first pitch for a ball. Called strike on the inside corner. He evens the count out. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one skips in the dirt, low and outside for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Krippus. Lehman on deck and designated hitter Ethan Curl in the hole. There's a shot right back up to the pitcher off the gloves. Shortstop picks it up. Guns to first, and he got him. So I'll be 2 up, 2 down. Bring up first baseman, number 8, Chance Lehman. Chance digs in from the left side. Takes that first pitch inside and tight for a ball. That one's way outside for a ball, 2. 2-0. That one just missed. 3-0. Skips in the dirt and he walks on 4 straight pitches. So that'll put Lehman down at first, and then I'll bring up our DH, number 5, Ethan Curl. Ethan's hitting today for second baseman, Jackson Rigdon. Ethan steps in, batting a cool .452. First pitch is high for a ball. There's a strike right down the pipe. Ethan taking all the way on that one. Evens the count up at 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Lehman on down at first. Getting a short lead. Curveball skips in there low for a ball. Two balls and a strike now to Curl. That one's up high. 3-1. Fouled that one off, staying alive. Runs the count up to full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody covering second on ball 4. Not sure why he threw it down, but now we got runners on first and second. Still got 2 outs. Brings up her catcher today, number 3, Landon Ingram. Batting .370. Landon steps in with 2 guys on and 2 outs. There's a shot right to the shortstop. He fields it on 1 hop and tosses to second for the fielder's choice put out. So they got Curl down at second on the 6-4. That will end the inning. So at the end of 1 complete inning, Arthur Lovington 2, your Tigers nothing. We'll be right back after these messages.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball. Getting ready for the top of the second inning. Arthur will be sending up the right fielder, number 8, Hale. Then it'll be the catcher, number 3, Grant. And the first baseman, number 27, Butcher. Hale steps in from the left side of the box. First pitch, he drives out to center field. Krippus has got a beat on it. Takes a couple steps, and then the ball carries over his head and rolls all the way to the fence. I think that ball carried a little farther than what Krippus thought. I thought he had a beat on it when he first come in. Just flat misplayed that one. So put Hale down at second base. That'll bring up their catcher, number 3, Grant. Squares the bunt, fouls it off back to the screen for strike 1. That's high for a ball. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Squares again for a bunt. Takes that one low in the dirt for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Hale on still out there at second. Stuck's kind of holding him on, keeping him close. King stepped off the mound and bluffed a throw. There's a shot back up the middle. Stuck fields it on one hop, guns it over to first base for the put out, but the runner takes third. So Grant grounds out to short. Buddy moved the runner on over to third, so that'll bring up the number 9 hitter, first baseman, number 27, Butcher. Takes that one inside and tight for a ball. Takes that one outside and wide for ball 2. There's a shot out to left field that's going to get down for a hit, and another run's going to score. So Butcher comes through with an RBI single. And we're back to the top of the lineup with number 1, center fielder, Hilligoss. Coach Tarr's going to call time as he's going to go out and have a conference on the mound. So we'll take a quick break as well.
The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events. Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery. White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195.
Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball. We're going to have a little bit of a change here as Parker Underwood, number 11, is going to come in to pitch. It looks like they're going to send Ty King back out to left field. And I think the left fielder was going to be Tingley. I think he's going to move over to right field. Underwood's taking his warm-up tosses, and I think we are ready for action. First pitch is up high for a ball. This is the leadoff hitter, Will Hilligoss. He flew out the right first time up. Takes that one in there for a called strike. Evens the count now. 1 ball, 1 strike. We've got 1 out. 1 run in and a runner on first. Second pitch is fouled off back behind us. I guess it'd be the third pitch technically. So. Hilligoss steps back in now. Behind on 1 ball, 2 strikes. Underwood skips that one in the dirt, low and outside for a ball. Evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Up high, ball 3, counts full, 3-2. Still only got 1 out, and Butcher's on down at first base. Daugherty comes in from third to say something to Underwood. And it's outside and wide, ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now. Still only got the 1 out. And it'll bring up the number 2 hitter, shortstop Starrett. He struck out his first time up. Takes that one up high for a ball. Still up high and away, ball 2. High pop fly to the infield. Daugherty calls for it at third and makes the catch. So that'll make 2 outs now. And it'll bring up the number 3 hitter, their left fielder, number 11, Seal. He walked his first time up and scored on Van Osdal's home run. Pretty close pitch there, as Ingham kind of framed that one, held it there for the ump, but he didn't get the call. Said it was inside for a ball. Same spot, same call, ball 2. Fouls that one off down the third base line, but it's going to drop foul. Makes the count now 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 out, 2 on. Seal digs back in. There's a pop up. And it's stuck. Who goes out and makes the catch out in shallow left. But that will end the inning. Arthur does punch one more across though, so at the end of 1.5, Arthur Lovington, Atwood Hammond Knights 3, your Tigers nothing coming up to bat. We'll be right back after these messages.
Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark counties since 1950.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball. Getting ready to start the bottom of the second inning. Coming up for your Tigers will be third baseman number 13, Sebastian Daugherty, followed by Jackson Tingley, who moved from left over to right, and Parker Underwood, who went from right field to the pitcher's mound. That one skips in the dirt for a ball. The catcher takes it off the fingers and shook his hand a little bit. Imagine that smarted just a little. Daugherty digs back in. There's a shot right back up the mound. That's going to get through for a hit. Sebastian gets things started for the Tigers. Bring up number 23, Jackson Tingley. Tingley steps in with Daugherty on down at first, nobody out. Takes that one low in the dirt for a ball. Jackson flies this one out to left, and it's going to get down for a hit. Back-to-back singles for your Tigers, so that's what we need, get guys on base. Number 11, Parker Underwood steps in now. Parker can help his own cause as he came in to pitch there in that bottom top of the second inning. He's got two on now, nobody out. Parker batting .333 on the season. Squares the bunt and lays it down foul. Squares the bunt again, swings and misses at that one. No balls, 2 strikes now. I wouldn't think he'd be bunting now with 2 strikes, but swing and a miss, and he got him. 3 straight pitches. Underwood goes down on strikes for the first out. Bring up the left fielder now, Ty King. Ty started on the hill today. Didn't make it out of the second inning before he was relieved, so takes that one wide for a ball. Called strike. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, 2 on. Low and away outside for ball 2. See if King can punch one out there somewhere in a hole. At least get 1 run in. Tigers trailing 3-0. The bottom of the 2nd inning. Takes that one up high and away. Ball 3. Ooh, called strike there on the inside corner. Makes a count full now. King was ready to chuck that bat and jog down to first. Skips that one low in the dirt for ball 4. So now King does go to first. That'll load the bases. And it'll bring up the top of the lineup back up to number 15, shortstop, Reed Stuck. Reed popped out to left first time up. And it looks like he's going to pop up to left again. Left fielder comes in, makes a catch. Doherty tags, but just bluffs, so that'll be 2 outs. And it'll bring up center fielder, number 28, Brady Krippus. Tigers going to need a little 2-out magic if we're going to get anything today. Krippus grounded out to short last time up. Called strike right there on the outside corner. Krippus is in the hole, 0-1. There's a shot right back to short again, and he's going to go to second for the force, so that's going to end the inning. Score that play on the fielder's choice. It'll be 6-4 for the putout. So now at the end of 2 complete innings, your Tigers trailing the Knights of Arthur Lovington 3-0. Knights coming to bat in the top of the 3rd inning. You're listening to Paris Tiger Baseball on the Paris Sports Network.
Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark County since 1950.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank and Trust has you covered. They can even help you with investment options and online banking. At locations in Paris, Crispin, Georgetown, and Marshall, they're always ready with the services you need. Look them up online at longviewbt.com. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors for their support of Paris Tiger Athletics, the Mary Lou Pine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball. Getting ready to start the top of the third inning. Their pitcher, Van Osdal, steps in, and he homered his last time up, and it looks like he's going to homer again. Pounds that one to deep right center field for another home run. That's back-to-back home runs for Van Osdal. Give the Knights another run. That will bring up now their third baseman, number 13, Cornwald. He was hit by hip pitch last time up. Takes that one right down the pipe for a strike. Strike two. Strike three. Got him looking at that slow curve. That'll be the first out of the inning. They'll bring up their second baseman, number 17, Kaufman. Kaufman went down on strikes to end the first inning. Digs in from the right side. High chopper to third. Doherty grabs it on one hop, guns it over to first, and Kaufman is out. 5-3 for the putout. And it'll bring up Hale, who doubled to deep center field his first time up. He steps in from the left side. First pitch is high and away for a ball. Still up high. Ball two. Outside and wide. Ball three. 3-0 now to Hale. And he walks him on 4 straight pitches. We'll bring up their catcher, number 3, Grant. He grounded out to short his last time up. Underwood's kind of struggling now. There's 5 in a row. Looked pretty good from here, but it must have been high. 2 balls, no strikes. Still up high, 3-0. There's a strike. Makes it 3-1. Lehman's holding Hale on down there at first. And there's high for ball 4. That's back-to-back walks for Underwood now. Tigers call time again. Coach Tarr's coming out to the mound. See if we're going to make a change or we're just going to have a confidence talk. Well, looks like Underwood still got the ball, so I'm thinking Coach Tarr's trying to just build his confidence, just tell him to throw strikes and let your defense work behind you. That looks to be the situation. All right, everybody is all settled back down now. We got runners on first and second. We got 2 outs. And the number 9 hitter, Butcher, steps in. He singled his last time up. Knocked in a run. That's high, ball 2. Skips that one in the dirt low for ball 3. 3-0 the count. The number 9 hitter, first baseman, Butcher. And he walks him on 4 straight pitches. So after the first home run, I thought he was going to settle down because he struck out the next guy. Got the next guy to ground out to third. But then he's got 3 consecutive walks now, so looks like this is going to be it for Underwood. Looks like center fielder now, number 8. Number 28, Brady Krippus, is going to come in. And it looks like Underwood's going to go out to center field, so we'll take a break while Krippus takes his warm-up tosses. You're listening to Tiger Baseball on the Paris Sports Network.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris. With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season. Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season.
Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball. Your Tigers trailing in this one 4-0. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Krippus just now came in to relieve Underwood, and the first pitch is fouled off down the third base line for a strike. We're back to the top of the lineup, and this will be Hilligoss. He flew out to right field and walked so far in today's contest. Swing and a miss, strike 2. They got him down at first base as Butcher got way too far off first. Good job there by catcher Landon England to see that. Chucks one down to Lehman at first and nailed him. So that will end the inning. So after 2.5 innings, your Tigers trailing Arthur Lovington Atwood Hammond Knights 4-0. We'll be right back with more Tiger Baseball right after these messages.
Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball. Getting ready for the bottom of the third inning. Your Tigers trailing the Knights of Arthur Lovington 4-0. For the Tigers, this inning will be Chance Lehman leading off, designated hitter Ethan Curl, and catcher Landon England. Hopefully more to follow after that. Lehman swings and misses at that first pitch for strike 1. Lehman walked his first time up, made it as far as second before the inning ended. Takes that one wide for a ball, evens the count at 1-1. Van Ostdal still on the hill for the Knights, as he's provided just about all the runs for him. He's had 2 home runs, a 2-run homer, and a solo shot. Puts that one out there wide for ball 2. 2-1. Lehman digs back in. Inside and tight, ball 3. Ball 4. So Lehman will trot down to first base. We'll bring up the designated hitter, Ethan Curl. Ethan walked his first time up. Takes that one on the outside corner for a called strike one. Skips that one in there low in the dirt for a ball. Evens the count at 1-1. The breaking curveball stays up high for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Fouls that one off over into by the Tiger dugout. Makes it count 2-2 now. Toss over to first, but Lehman gets back in there standing up safely. There's a shot out into left center, but it's going to be tracked down out there by the left fielder for the put out. That'll be the first out of the inning. We'll bring up our catcher, Landon Ingram. Landon hit to a fielder's choice there in the first inning to end the inning. Just a little bit wide with that curveball for a ball. Whoa! Up high for ball 2. Landon digs back in. Lehman gets his lead over at first. Van Osdal skips it in the dirt and bounces past the catcher. And Lehman's going to trot down to second base. See if England can find a hole out there now and maybe get a Tiger run. Get that goose egg off the scoreboard for the Tigers today. Takes that one for a strike. Runs the count to 3-1 now. 3 balls, 1 strike to count on Ingram. Lehman down at second, gets the lead. There's a shot to the third baseman. 1 hops, looks the runner back, skips the ball over to first, but he can't make the play. That's got to be an error on the throw. E5. But we'll take it. We got runners at first and second now. Third baseman, number 13, Sebastian Daugherty steps in now. Runners at first and second, and only 1 out. Daugherty singled his last time up. Takes that one for a cold strike. Foul tip right back here to the screen. So he's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. He's down on strikes. Should be Tingley at bat now. Tingley started in left field, and I think he moved over to right field with all the pitching changes. That one gets past the catcher. Both runners are going to advance 90 feet. So Tingley's definitely got an opportunity to at least get the Tigers on the scoreboard. Jackson steps in here today, batting 179, but he did single his first time up in the second. Swing and a miss at that one. Evens the count at 1-1. Inside tight for ball 2. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Counts even now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So at the end of 3 complete, your Tigers still trailing. Arthur Lovington, Atwood Hammond Knights, 4-0. Knights getting ready to come to bat. You're listening to Tiger Baseball today on the Paris Sports Network.
For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever. For Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball. Getting ready to start that top of the fourth inning. Your Tigers are trailing in this one, 4-0. Should be back to the top of the lineup as Krippus is on the hill now for the Tigers. First pitch is in there for a strike. This will be their leadoff hitter, number 1, center fielder, Will Hilligos. Takes that one inside tight for a ball. He flew out to right field in the first inning, walked in the second. Fouls that one off down the right field side, and it looks like it's going to get over there out of play, maybe even over by the tennis courts. So Krippus will be ahead. 1 ball and 2 strikes. There's a short fly out to center. Oh, and he drops it. Parker Underwood out there in center now. Looked like he had it all the way. He was under it. I think maybe just lost it in the sun right there at the last second. So that's going to put Hilligos on down at first base. We'll bring up number 7. Sterrett, their shortstop. He struck out in the first and popped out to the third baseman in the second. Hilligos steals second. Pop up to third baseman. Doherty calls him off and makes the catch. That'll be one down. I'll bring up left fielder number 11, Seal. He walked, scored on Van Osdal's home run in the first, and popped up to the shortstop in the second. Takes that first pitch for a called strike on the outside corner. That one's wide for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Outside and wide, ball 2. 2-0. That'll That'll be 3-0. There's a shot out there in the center field. That's probably going to plate another run. Now they hold him. Underwood got that back in here quickly, so that'll put runners at the corner, first and third with one out, and it'll bring up their pitcher, Van Alstall, who's homered twice. Once in the first, a 2-run shot, and again in the third, a solo shot. Takes this one high and away for a ball. See if Trippus pitches around him or if he gives him anything to hit. Big sweeping curveball, swing and a miss. But Seal goes ahead and takes second on the pitch, so now we've got runners at second and third. With first base open, you might think about just going ahead and walking him. Pulls that one sharply foul down the first base line. So Trippus is ahead of him now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, man, he pulls another one down the right field line, and that's going to be gone again for a 3-run homer. He's been at bat 3 times a day. He's got 3 home runs, and he's got 5. Let's see, is that our 3, 4, 5? 6 RBIs. So he's going to count for 6 of their runs. Six of the 7 that they've got are all his. Plus he's on the hill today for them, so he's the benefactor of all those. This brings up the third baseman now, Cornwald. He was hit by a pitch and struck out his last time up. Grounds that one back up the middle, stuck over in the hole. Fields it cleanly and makes a put out. So that'll be 6-3, but that's only the second out of the inning. So second baseman, number 17, Kaufman steps in. He struck out in the first and grounded out to third. And Trippus starts him out with a ball wide and outside and low. There's a shot in the hole. Stuck fields it cleanly, but I don't think he's got a chance. No way, that's an infield single. Stuck went way deep in the hole to make the play, but there's just no chance you're going to gun him out from shallow left field. Brings up the right fielder now, number 8, Hale. He doubled in the second, walked in the third. Pops this one foul back over the Tiger dugout. Strike two. Krippus brings that slow breaking curveball and just catches that outside corner. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 1 on. And he lines a shot out into left center for a base hit. It's going to bring up their catcher, number 3, Grant. He grounded out to short his first time up in the 2nd inning, and he walked in the 3rd inning. Stands and gets some advice from coach down there at third base. Digs in now. First pitch is in there for a called strike. There's a chopper to third. Doherty fields it cleanly and just steps on third base for the foot out. So that'll end that inning. But the Knights put 3 more on the scoreboard to take a 7-0 lead over your Tigers getting ready to come to bat. So hopefully we get the batting shoes on and break out some sticks. So you're watching Tiger Baseball today on the Paris Sports Network, and we'll be right back after these messages.
The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events. Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout, or call 217-463-2500 for delivery. White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Paris Sports Network. Tigers trailing 7-0 in this one to the Knights of Arthur Lovington. Parker Underwood steps back in now. Whoa, and that one got him. Parker's going to take first base as he was hit by the pitch. This will bring up left fielder now, number 4, Ty King. See if the Tigers can do something now to get this goose egg off the scoreboard. And Ostall's went all the way for the Knights so far. With that 7-0 commanding lead, he's in control of this game. Underwood dives back into first safely. Everybody's all set again. Underwood gets a pretty healthy lead over there at first. There's a pitch right down the pipe for a strike to King. Evens the count now. 1 ball, 1 strike. After King, we'll be back to the top lineup with Stuck. Skips in the dirt. Good stop by the catcher. And Grant's done a good job back here behind the dish today for the Knights. Two balls, 1 strike to King. Underwood still getting a pretty healthy lead down there at first. Throw over to first, and he dives back in safe again. Gets himself up, dusts himself off again. Low and inside, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike to count to King. Underwood might be bothering him just a little bit over there at first as he's tossed over there a couple times. With the new rules in the majors now, you wouldn't be able to toss over there anymore unless you got him. There's a called strike 2. Makes the count full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Skips it low in the dirt, ball 4. So maybe this is going to be the inning the Tigers can break loose. Got King on at first. Underwood trots down to second on the walk to King. And that'll bring up the leadoff batter. But it looks like the Knights are going to have a conference at the mound. Coach Hood goes out to talk to him. Van Osbald's been cruising along so far this game. But he's into the 4th inning now, so with all the pitch count and everything that they've got going, looks like they're going to leave him in there though. This will bring up number 15 shortstop, Reed Stuck. Reed's flew out to left both times up today. See if he can find something in the gap this time or maybe drive one down the line. Got time as the third baseman ties his shoe. Now we're ready. Stuck steps in. Van Osdal's on the hill from the stretch. Checks on the runners. Puts that slow breaking curveball in there for a called strike 1. Fouled this one off right back here to us. Stuck's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Still nobody out. 2 runners on. That one's way outside for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Stuck never even steps out of the box. He just digs in a little deeper. He's ready to go. There's a stretch and the pitch. Shot down the third base line, but it just rolls foul. Reed digs back in. And Ostall on the hill from the stretch. Checks the runners. Oh, pretty close to be taken with 2 strikes, but he gets the call. 2 balls, 2 strikes now the count. Still nobody out. That one skips past the catcher, so both runners are going to advance to second and third. Makes the count full now to Stuck. Underwood down at third. We got Ty King down at second. Stuck digs in. And he bounces another one in the dirt. Stuck walks down to first. And that'll load him up. For number 28, Brady Krippus, who's doing the pitching now for the Tigers. So Brady can help his own cause with a hit here. Brady's grounded out to short in the first and a fielder's choice in the second. It was also to the shortstop who went short to second for the fielder's choice put out. Brady fouls that one off back, clear back into the softball diamond behind us. Nobody out. The bases are full of Tigers. Krippus is at the plate. There's the pitch, a big slow breaking curve that gets away from the catcher, but nobody's going anywhere. I'm surprised Underwood didn't score on that one. Fouls another one off. I think this one's, yep, that's what I thought. It was going to hit the dugout over there on the first base side. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Everybody gets regrouped and we're set to go again. Van Ostall on the hill, still pitching from the stretch. Strike 3 called. Krippus gets called looking. First out of the inning. Brings up first baseman number 8, Chance Lehman. Lehman's walked his 2 times at bat. Made it all the way to third in the 3rd inning, but that's as close as we got to scoring. Fouls this one off back to the screen for strike 1. See if Chance can turn on one and give one to right out there to right field somewhere, preferably on the other side of the fence. Takes that one high and away. Ball. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tigers have 1 out now. Bases are still full. Underwood's at third. King's at second. Stuck's over at first. Skips in the dirt. Good block by the catcher. Grant keeps everybody at their places. 2 balls and a strike now. Lehman steps back in. And Ostall toes the rubber now. Still pitching from the stretch. Base is full of Tigers. And pitch. Pulled foul. Evens the count now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lehman steps in there batting .333 today. We could all sure use a big one here. Outside and wide. Ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes to count. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Back-to-back strikeouts for Van Ostall. Bring up the designated hitter now, Ethan Curl. Ethan's been pretty quiet today as well. Walked in the first, popped out the left in the third. Fouled this one off right back here to the screen for a strike. Base is still full of Tigers. Underwood's at third, King's at second, Stuck's at first. Curl steps in. And the pitch grounds it in the hole past the third baseman. 1 runs in. King's coming around to score. The ball gets past the left fielder. Stuck goes all the way to third. Curl gets a single. 2 RBIs. Goes down to second though on the toss back into third base. So Stuck makes it all the way to third. The Tigers are on the scoreboard finally today. Brings up the catcher, number 3, Landon Ingram. First pitch is a ball. Inside and tight for ball 2. Just got a note here from Max that the girls won at Georgetown in 4 innings, 17-2. So congrats there to Coach Claude and the Lady Tigers. That one there's up high and away, ball 3. Ingham could do some damage here. We still got 2 guys on at second and third in scoring position. There are 2 outs though, so. They're going to go ahead and walk Ingham now. So that'll load the bases. To bring up Sebastian Daugherty. He singled in the second and struck out in the third. So Ingham gets a pinch runner. Looked like, well, I'm not sure who the number was that came in to run for him. Takes that one up high for a ball. Skips in the dirt. Catcher knocks it down, but he didn't know where it was at, so. It's 2 balls, no strikes to Daugherty. Sebastian comes into today batting .316. Last I knew, he was leading the team in RBIs. I think he's got, what's he got? 14 RBI. I guess he's not leading the team anymore. Krippus is tied with him now at 14, so. Van Ostall's behind now in the count, 3-0. The bases are full of Tigers though, so there's no place to put him. You got to bring this one in there and give him something to hit. And he does, right down the pipe for a called strike. Daugherty taking all the way. Ooh, hoo-hoo. Inside, called strike though. Looks like number 9, Connor Edwards, is down there at first base, pinch running for Ingham. There's a shot in the hole. It's right field. That's going to get through there for a hit. 1 comes in, 2 come in. So Daugherty gets 2 more RBIs. So he'll take the team lead back as he singles to right. Coach is coming out now to have another conference on the mound, so that might be it for Van Ostall. Stuck came in to score, as well as Curl. So the Tigers have put up 4 this inning so far. And we do have a new pitcher. Number 7. Starrett, their shortstop, comes in to pitch. So let's see, let's change that to 1. And see where Van Ostall is going to go. Looks like he might go to short. So in this break, we'll take a break as well. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Paris Sports Network.
White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195.
Country Financial representatives Mark Glading, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball, where the Tigers have put a 4 spot on the board so far this inning. Jackson Tingley steps in. Jackson singled in the second and struck out in the third. And we got runners at first and third. Tingley's behind now, 0-2. 2 outs, 2 on. Starrett in doing the pitching now. There's a little blooper out into center field. It's going to be caught by the center fielder to end the inning. But the Tigers do score, so at the end of 4 complete now, your Tigers still trailing Arthur Lovington 7-4. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Paris Sports Network, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark County since 1950.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank and Trust has you covered. They can even help you with investment options and online banking. With locations in Paris, Crispin, Georgetown, and Marshall, they're always ready with the services you need. Look them up online at longviewbt.com. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors for their support of Paris Tiger Athletics. The Mary Lou Pine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball. Getting ready to start the top of the 5th inning. Your Tigers put a 4 spot on the board there that last inning, though, to cut the deficit now. And that one's going to drop out into right center for a hit for Butcher. So he singled in the second, walked in the third, and now he singles to open up the 5th. And we're back to the top of the lineup. Looks like we're going to have a courtesy runner for Butcher. looked like number 10, Frederick is going to be running for Butcher, the first baseman. I'm assuming Butcher will re-enter and still play first. Big slow breaking curve stays high for a ball. As we're back to the top of the lineup with Hillegross, the center fielder. And that one skips past the catcher, and the pinch runner scampers down to second. Two balls, no strikes to count. Swing and a miss, got him on that one. 2 balls, 1 strike now, the count. That one stays wide for ball 3, makes it 3-1. Hillegoss, the center fielder, flew to right field in the first, walked in the second, reached on an error in the fourth, and he drives that one deep in the gap out into left center. It's going to bounce all the way to the fence. And I guess he's going to stop at second. He took the big wide turn at second like he was thinking third all the way, but he pulls up into second with a stand-up double. And he knocks in another one. Makes the score 8-4 now. The Knights of Arthur Lovington. There's a shot in the center. It's going to get down for another hit. And Hillegoss is going to score. Estorette comes through with a single and knocks in a run. Still nobody out. And I'll bring up the left fielder, number 11, Seal. As Coach Tar goes out to the mound to have a conference. See what we got going on now. Looks like we got, we got a pitch and change. We'll go ahead and play a couple commercials. We'll get things regrouped and we'll be back. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Paris Sports Network.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris. With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season.
Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball. Looks like we got Reed Stuck coming in on the hill now. Ty King comes in to play shortstop. Krippus goes back out to center field. I think Underwood goes back over to left. And I think number 7, Nathan Trapp, has went into right field. I think that's all the defensive changes. Number 11, Seals, the batter. And Starrett steals second base on that first pitch, which was a ball. Seal steps back in there now with a 2-ball, 1-strike count. There's a strike. Evens things up at 2-2. Still nobody out. The Knights have put a 2 spot on the board so far this inning. To make the score 9-4 after your Tigers had just put 4 on in the bottom inning. There's a shot out to center field. Krippus going back, draws a beat on it, makes a catch. That'll be a sacrifice fly for Seal as the runner advances from second to third. And it'll bring up Mr. Home Run Hitter today, Van Nostal. He's been up 3 times. He's hit 3 home runs, knocked in 6. That one gets high, clear over the catcher, all the way to the backstop for a ball. Yes, Van Nostal's having an excellent day. Started on the hill. Went 4 strong innings. I think he just maybe ran out of gas there in that last inning. He hit a 2-run homer in the first when he was up, hit a solo shot in the third, and hit a 3-run homer in the fourth. Pops this one foul back up out of play, it looks like. Coach Tar calls time again. Back out to the mound. I guess everything's got settled now, and Van Nostal steps back in. Stuck's on the hill now for the Tigers. And he fouls that one off. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count now. Runner on down at third. Inside tight for a ball. Evens things up at 2-2. Oh, that was back behind him. Counts full now, 3-2. I'm pretty sure they're not going to give Van Alstall anything to hit this time, and they'll just put him on first. And he takes the ball for the walk. Runners on the corner now. Number 13, third baseman Cornwald steps in. He was hit by a pitch in the first, struck out in the third, and he grounded out to short in the fourth. Stuck bluffs a throw over to third. There's a strike on the inside corner. Runners at first and third, one out. Cornwald at the plate with a one strike count on him. And Van Alstall takes second. So now we've got runners at second and third with one out. That one's a low and away outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. There's a high pop fly. And Porter can't make the catch out in shallow right. As Cornwald gets on with a single. Another run scores. Van Alstall goes down to third. And it'll bring up second baseman, number 17, Kaufman. Takes that one inside for a ball. And Van Alstall scores from third as they threw it down to third, and the throw was wild. Got past Daugherty. And Cornwald took second on the overthrow. Foul that one off back here to the net. Takes that one up high for a ball. Look out. Dead ball got him. Got him right on the knee. Man, that's going to sting a little bit. Oh, hate to see that. Kaufman can't hardly. I mean, he's favoring that. That hit him right on the looked like the knee. Be the left knee it looked like, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be a pinch runner for him because he can't hardly hobble, much less run. So that'll put runners at first and second. Still with only one out. Looks like 16 Burton's going to be the pinch runner. And number 8, Hale steps in. Hale's doubled, walked, and singled today. Scored a run. And that one gets past Lehman. Both runners advance. So we got Cornwall down at third now, and the pinch runner for Kaufman down at second, which is Burton. Hale steps in. Stuck delivers. There's a chopper foul down to third baseman, fielded by Daugherty, but it's foul. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Slaps that one foul down over to the Tiger dugout. 1 ball, 2 strikes. See if Stuck can put him away here with this one. Strike 3 called. He does. Good job there by Reed. That makes 2 outs now. And it'll bring up the catcher, the number 8 hitter, Grant. Grant grounded out in the second inning, short to first, walked in the third, and hit into a fielder's choice in the fourth. Takes the first pitch for a ball. Ball 2. Pops that one foul back over us. Two balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Evens the count now at 2-2 with 2 outs and 2 on. See if Reed can get us out of this inning and bring the bats back. Look out inside for a ball. Makes the count full now. And he walks him. That'll load the bases. That'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Butcher, who led off this inning with a single. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Inside for a ball. There's a shot out into left field. It's going to be down. 1 run's going to score. And that's going to be it. Everybody's going to just advance 1 base. So Butcher comes through with another single. Base is still full of Knights. Back to the top of the lineup now. Hilligoss swings and misses. He doubled his last time up. Pulls that one foul. He's behind 0-2. Bases are still full, so anything hit out into the gaps is going to score a couple. Swing and a miss. That got him. So after 5.5, the Knights lead your Tigers 12-4. You're watching Tiger Baseball today on the Paris Sports Network, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153.
Stuart and Carol Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stuart and Carol Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball. We're ready for the bottom of the 5th inning. Coming up for the Tigers will be number 9, Connor Edwards. He will be batting for Parker Underwood. Takes that one for a called strike to even the count at 1-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. That one's a ball for even the count out 2-2. Takes that one low in the dirt for balls. Ball 3. Inside, ball 4. So Connor draws the walk. So that'll get something started for the Tigers maybe. As we trail in this one 12-4. Ty King, the batter now, and fouls that one off right back here to the screen by us. Ty's played about everywhere today. He started on the hill. He went to left. Now he's playing short. And he takes that one outside and wide for a ball. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ty walked in the second, and he walked in the fourth and scored. Takes that one for a cold strike. He's behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two and 2 the count now. Starrett on the hill now for Arthur Loveton. He started the game at short. Came in to relieve Van Ostdal last inning. And Van Ostdal went to short, and he strikes out King. That'll be the first out, and we're back to the top of the lineup as Stuck steps in. Reeds flew out to left twice, walked, and scored. Inside corner for a strike. Evens the count at 1-1. Connors gets a short lead down at first. That one's inside and tight for a ball. Pulled that one sharply fouled down into the Paris bullpen. Evens the count again at 2 balls, 2 strikes. And he got him at the slow breaker. But Edwards takes second though. Brings up Krippus. Brady's been pretty quiet today, and that one hit him. Tigers got runners now at first and second. 2 down though, and it'll bring up Chance Lehman. Chance walked in the first, walked in the third, struck out in the fourth. Krippus getting a huge lead down at first. Of course, the first baseman's not holding him on, so Lehman takes that one low and away, outside for a ball. There's a called strike on the corner. Evens the count at 1-1. Strike 2, same spot. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fouled that one off to stay alive. Lehman digs back in. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's going to retire the side. So after 5 complete, your Tigers are trailing the Knights of Arthur Lovington 12-4. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Paris Sports Network.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris. The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events. Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery.
White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195.
Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball, where your Tigers are trailing today 12-4 over the Knights of Arthur Lovington. And we do have another pitching change. Looks like catcher number 3, Landon Ingram's going out to the hill. And it looks like Ty King's going to come from short in to do the catching duties. And Stuck's going to go from pitching back to the shortstop. And there's the first pitch in there to Starrett, who's doing the pitching now for the Knights. Takes that first pitch for a strike. That one there is just a little bit wide for a ball. Evens the count at 1-1. Skips that one in the dirt for a ball. Three and one now the count. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Makes the count full now to Starrett. He struck out in the first, popped out the third in the second, popped out the third again in the fourth, and he singled in the fifth and scored a run. And he drives that one out into the left for a single. It's going to get down for a hit. I'll bring up their left fielder now, number 11, Seal. He walked, scored a run. Popped up to short, singled in the fourth, scored another run, and had a sac fly to center in the fifth. One ball, one strike to count. Check the runner back at first. Starrett gets back there. Oh, I'm not sure what that was. I think we had time. Now we're ready, I think. Ingram is up high for a ball. Should make the count 2-1. Starrett gets a lead over at first. That one's way high and away for a ball. Starrett shots down to second. Nobody out. Runner on second. Seal steps back in. And there's a shot. Bounces up off the chest of Daugherty, but it's going to go as an infield single. So now we got runners at first and second. Still nobody out. And brings up Mr. Home Run, Van Osdol. He's got 3 homers, 6 RBIs, and a walk. And that one's way behind him. Both runners advance. And Starrett scores on the pass ball. Makes the score 13-4 now. Arthur Lovington. Van Ostdal steps back in with a 2-ball, no strike count. And a runner on third. And that one hits him, dead ball. I think Landon's kind of struggling out there on the hill today as he's been all over the place. He's been high, he's been wide, he's been low, he's been behind the batters. And he lays down the bunt. Let they get the out at Furlong. They got this guy caught in a run down, but he's going to make it into third. They punch another one across as Van Ostdal goes to third. That'll be a sacrifice for Cornwald as he's put out at first. And it'll bring up number 17, the second baseman, Kaufman. He got hit in the knee last time. I wasn't sure if he was going to even finish the game the way he was down for a while. There's a long drive out to left. The runner at third tags, and he's going to score. That'll be 2 outs, though. Bases are empty now, but the Knights push another one across. Makes it 15-4. Brings up the right fielder, number 8, Hale. He takes that first pitch in there for a called strike. That one skips low in the dirt for a ball. Look out inside, ball 2. 2-1. Three and 1. And he walks him. I'll bring up the catcher now. Number 3, Grant. That one bounces in the dirt in front of the plate for a ball. Up high for ball 2. Outside and wide, ball 3. 3-0 the count. Hale on down at first. We do have 2 outs though, so England back on the rubber. checks the runner. There's the pitch, and he pulls it. And it drops fair down in the corner. It's going to be a stand-up double. So catcher Grant takes that shoulder or elbow guard off. He's going to stay in the run though, as it brings up the number 9 hitter, first baseman Butcher. He had back-to-back singles last time up, as he batted twice last inning. Takes that one low in the dirt for a ball. Strike called. Evens the count at 1-1. Dead ball foul off his foot. One ball, 2 strikes to count. We got 2 outs. Got runners on second and third. The inside with the slow breaking curveball. Stays inside for a ball, evens the count at 2-2. And he fouled that one off that same foot again. Wow. So we'll do it all over again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners get their lead at second and third. And the pitch. And he swings and misses, and they make the throw down to first base for the put out. So after the top of the 6th is over, we'll be ready for the bottom of the 6th. The Tigers will be sending up designated hitter Ethan Curl, Landon Engelman, Sebastian Daugherty, and we got to score at least, well, I think we got to score a couple anyway to stay alive, because the Knights are up 15-4. We'll be right back after these messages. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Paris Sports Network.
Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark counties since 1950.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank and Trust has you covered. They can even help you with investment options and online banking. With locations in Paris, Crispin, Georgetown, and Marshall, they're always ready with the services you need. Look them up online at longviewbt.com.
Oh, welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Paris Sports Network. Tigers trailing in this one 15-4. We got to get a couple if we want to play the 7th. Looks like we got our DH up there. Ethan Curl steps in. Ethan singled. Knocked in a couple last time up. Scored a run. That one skips the dirt for a ball. Should be 2-0 now. Curl hits it hard to short. Van Ostall playing short now. Picks it up on one hop and guns it over to first for the putout. So that'll go 6-3. Out number 1. Number 3 doing the pitching now. Landon Ingram comes in. Landon hitting the fielder's choice the first time up. Reached on an error by the third baseman in his second time up in the third. Walked in the fourth. Takes that one for a strike. That one's outside for a ball. Should be 2 balls and a strike. Fouls that one back out of play. Should even the count now at 2-2. The shadows are getting pretty long out here on the field. It's just a shade past 7. Strike 3 called. Ingram takes a seat. Tigers are down to their last out as Sebastian Doherty steps up. There's a shot out to right, and it's going to be caught by the right fielder. F9. And that will do it. As your Tigers drop this one, 15-4. Over a hot hitting team from Arthur Lovington, Atwood Hammond. That'll run the record to 7-6 now. Okay, take her easy, Max. And the Tigers will be back in action again tomorrow night as they head across the state line over to Riverton Park, just on the other side of Clinton, just up 41 a ways. So we'll tally up some stats. Maybe have conversation with Coach Tarr. You're listening and watching Tiger Baseball on the Paris Sports Network.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank and Trust has you covered. They can even help you with investment options and online banking. With locations in Paris, Crispin, Georgetown, and Marshall, they're always ready with the services you need. Look them up online at longviewbt.com. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors for their support of Paris Tiger Athletics. The Mary Lou Pine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young. Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris. With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers!
North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season. Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153.
Stuart and Carol Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stuart and Carol Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris. The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events. Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery. White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195.
Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark counties since 1950.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank and Trust has you covered. They can even help you with investment options and online banking. With locations in Paris, Crispin, Georgetown, and Marshall, they're always ready with the services you need. Look them up online at longviewbt.com. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors for their support of Paris Tiger Athletics: the Mary Lupine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young.
Oh, welcome back to the Paris Sports Network, where your Tigers dropped a tough one today, 15-4 to the Knights of Arthur Lovington Atwood Hammond. We'll run down some stats real quick, and we'll get out of here because the Tigers got another road trip tomorrow, and they got another one on Thursday, and they're on the road again on Saturday. So today was kind of a tough one for the Tigers, as the bats were pretty silent, as Reed Stuck was 0 for 3. He had one walk and did score one run. Brady Krippus was 0 for 4. Chance Lehman had 2 walks and 2 Ks. I had Ethan Curl 1 for 4 with a walk and a run. I had Landon Ingram 0 for 4 with a walk. Sebastian Doherty was 2 for 4. Got 2 RBIs. And let's see, we got Jackson Tingley was 1 for 3. I got Parker Underwood. He was hit by a pitch, scored a run, and then Connor Edwards come in and took a walk and made it as far as second base. And Ty King, he played everywhere today. He started on the hill, went to left, came into short, and ended up catching to finish out the game, as he had 2 walks and a strikeout and scored a run. And that's going to do it for your Paris Tigers today, as we drop a tough one. Like I said, 15-5. That makes their record now 7-6. So I think that's going to pretty well do it for us tonight. You've been listening to Tiger Baseball on the Paris Sports Network.
You've been listening to Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by Cornerstone Building Brands, Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home, Seed Solutions with Chip and Bethany Keys, Longview Bank and Trust, Moody Farms, State Farm Agent Terry Elliston, Illini FS, Savoya's Pizza, Edgar County Community Foundation, Country Financial Agents Jim Blue and Mark Gladding, Lake Ridge Christian Church, Ingram's Waste Disposal, The Skating Rink with CJ and Mary Jo Becker, North American Lighting, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Templeton Funeral Home, and White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning. And our affiliate sponsors, Steve and Lynn Young, Mary Lou Pine Family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Winans Farms, Mark and Holly Winans, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Step Farms and Excavation.